A star. It is time to sever the contracts. I am a star, and it is always a pleasure to be with you, to be able to share, to be able to experience along with you everything that is happening here on this planet, and everything that is happening within you, as the planet within yourselves for is always above and below. So above and so below. So within and so without. And the connection that you spoke of earlier in your discussion of the oneness of all things, of the connection that you have with the plants and the animals and the people themselves. This is what was meant by this meditation, to feel that connection, to feel that sense of oneness. For we have always been one. But with your various incarnations and the programming that has ensued through these incarnations, you have continued to move into different directions. Yes, you have followed those contracts, most of you. And yes, it is true that it is time to end those contracts, to sever those contracts. We would certainly applaud you for doing so, because they are no longer needed. You came in with a purpose. You have been living your purpose. But the time to continue to honor those contracts you no longer need to do. And you can sever them simply by calling upon Archangel Michael to come with his flaming blue sword of truth, and see him, ask him, and then see him severing the many psychic ties that still may be holding you down to this three-dimensional illusion of your own creation. It is time now, my friends. It is time to let go of the old, to let go of the past, and embrace the moment that you are in now, and to fondly look forward to the future. Do not see what is happening in the world, as many are seeing it now, and despairing, and finding depression, and the need to use various drugs to alter their consciousness, or to drown themselves in an unknowingness so that they can escape what they believe is the reality. But you yourselves know what the true reality is. You know that the reality that is there in front of you now is what all of you have created. And you also know that you can create whatever reality you want going forward. And your future, your collective future, depends now on every thought that you have. But please understand that because your thoughts are raising in consciousness, and your raising consciousness is raising your thoughts, you are now creating more and more in the very moment, and each and every moment you are creating the future ahead of yourselves. The future that you are wanting to live. The future that you were destined to live. So I say again, now let go of the past. The past is gone. And with letting go of the past, you also let go of all of the programming that you have come to understand as being your reality. But many of you are realizing now that as you let go of the past and you live in the moment, that you are now creating the lives that you each want now. Live in the moment. Be in the moment. Be the moment. I am a star. I leave you now, but I will be back with you when you find yourselves at that next advance. I am going to be with you more than you can possibly know at this point. Peace and love be with all of you. Mira from the Pleiadian High Council. Greetings, I am Mira. We come to you today to share from the Earth Council, of which I am a member. There are many comings and goings with the galactics and Earth beings. The Ascension Plan is in full activation. Every moment is being used to fulfill the mission. We take it seriously. Just like you, the light workers, we are dedicated to having this be the most successful ascension ever. Humanity is being constantly distracted, so they cannot be aware of what is actually happening. There are many actors on the human stage right now, including the President of the United States. He is playing out his role at this time of change. Please understand that the light is looking out for you, your country, and all countries being involved with the massive change. Please trust the light and the truth that you know in your heart, that only goodness will prevail. This is a necessary process where the planet can only shift when humanity becomes more aware of the truth. We see that most of you are adjusting and adapting to the multitudinous changes with which you are faced. Your bodies are changing, relationships, jobs, and locations along with your realities in general. You need stamina, faith, courage, and self-love. We rely on you to be as loving and calm as possible because the rest of humanity is stressed and anxious. Some of you continue to hold on to emotional loads that you have been carrying from childhood. We understand how problematic this can be. We support you and encourage you to release as much from this bondage as possible. It simply no longer serves you. It is not who you are. Your job now is to raise your vibration, keep your frequency high, and move into a higher consciousness way of life free from struggle, heartache, and pain. Reach for the stars, ground crew. There is more there than meets the eye. Keep your eyes focused on the stellar rays that are coming from the galactic sun. They are affecting your consciousness, your bodies and souls. Every time you acknowledge our presence, we acknowledge yours. By doing this, you are utilizing your telepathy to connect with the oneness. The days of separation are over. You deserve so much more. The Creator wants you to have it all. The dynamics of the planet are changing rapidly. Please pay attention. Your awareness and action change these dynamics. You can assist in accelerating and freeing humanity by speaking up and questioning some of the accepted ways of doing business. Business is not as usual. We are working with you to take your planet back. It is light all the way. Freedom is going to be the norm. Let us work together towards this unified goal. I am Mira, loving you in the most galactic way.